Guys, before we get into this video, please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel. Enjoy. Back to the video.
So I want to quote you. You said something. You said, I'm nowhere near as successful as I will be one day. How's that going for you?
Yeah, bro. It's grown, definitely from the last time we had our conversation. I won't give numbers, but yeah, we've grown a lot. You know, the agency's grown a lot. Back then, 2022, like I probably was just me and like some virtual assistants. Now I've got people in Melbourne, Sydney, Eastern Europe, Dubai, Philippines, got clients all around Asia Pacific, a little bit around the world. I just feel like I'm a more skilled man and business person. I definitely feel like I'm more of a man now in general, just the way I hold myself, the way I deal with conflict, the way I deal with issues. My payroll just for my agency, not even any other business, is like 15, 20K a month. So like I can't even, I'm fortunate because of my genes. Like my dad didn't get gray hair till he was in his 50s. So, you know, hopefully that's the same for me. But I think if I didn't have my dad's genes, I definitely think I would have gray hair by now.
Yeah?
It's just different. I have to deal with more, like I might have an employee that's trying to pay off their house now. So if I'm going to go out to chapel on Friday, I'm going to make sure that the accounting is actually properly done. It's not just like, oh, I'll pay him next week or later. But it's fun, bro. Like in the same breath, you know, it's led me to other opportunities. Like culture's grown a lot. Kwasar's been now to New Zealand and Bali. And, you know, it's just, I feel like just more of a man, and I think life's reflecting that. But still nowhere near where I want to be. I'm only 24. You know, I want to definitely do 10x everything, but like 26 and then 28 type shit.
Guys, because like, there's one of my mates, he's got like a similar mindset to you. It's like he's full grind mode, always trying to be the best at what he does. And he's always saying to me like, oh, guys, we're not there, bro. We need to get there and stuff. And I always tell him, I'm like, your toxic trait is that you compare yourself to a 40-year-old man at 26, 27, you know?
Yeah.
So how do you like keep that momentum, the drive?
Yeah, bro. Like, truthfully, I'm healthier than I was probably at 22. So like, even at that stage, you know, like I was living in the city and I was doing legit 16-hour days, like Monday to Saturday. And I still work my ass off, but it was different. Like, because I'm an extremist by nature, I would finish work by like 10 p.m. on Friday. My roommate would have people coming to the crib to do prees because we live like 7 minutes from Yo-Yo. Very bad if you're 22. Way too tempting. So as soon as he's about to hop in the Uber, I'm put my jacket on. Like I don't really need to buy new shit. Would pull up to Yo-Yo, just walk there, do what I need to do, come back, 2 hours sleep in the gym, same shit. Like it wasn't healthy to have that pattern. But now I'm a bit older, like I'm 24, 25 at the end of the year. It's like, well, if I keep doing that, I might miss a number in accounting and someone might not be able to like fund their kids that much. It's just different. So the quality of my decisions has to be higher. And now the potency of my work is better. So when I'm working even a 10-hour day on a Monday, it's like, I know that if Dami gets to the gym that night and just does at least 90% of what he's supposed to have done, as long as I have the energy and I get good sleep, I'm actually a more valuable leader to the company by the next day instead of me just working till my eyes are red type shit. You know?
Hey, that responsibility is crazy though. Imagine being liable to, you know, these people that get paid, like you're in control of it.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Does the pressure ever get to you?
I enjoy it, man. Like I've got a weird relationship with pressure, and this is, I don't know if it's healthy to be honest, but it's just like you pick the life you want. Like you say you want to live a certain way, like you welcome it, and then it builds over time. It's not like you have 0 people that you're only paying yourself, and then it goes to 100. It's like 0 turns to 2, you lose 1 turns to 5, 10, 25.
Yeah.
You're
talking about leadership, you know? Me and Sean actually volunteered one day at Kwasar. So when they were doing the
Sorry,
program.
can I interrupt you?
Yeah.
To everyone that's watching this, Rabio and Chung guys are part of the reason why Kwasar grew as fast as it did. And that's just a fact. These guys were on set helping us with the cameras. So please subscribe to this channel because they had a massive impact.
I'm doing things, guys.
That's
I'm
a
helping
fact.
people.
That's a fact.
I'm helping people and I don't take credit for it. But we were there that day.
In a minute, do one of you want to quickly go down and grab
So
it?
we were there that day at Kwasar.
Yeah, man. First episode ever.
That was a fun day as well.
Yeah.
That day was the day I was like, okay, yo, this guy's standing on business. His whole approach, even me and Sean came out of that day, we're like, yo, this is crazy. Because there was like, how many people there? Let's just say 50?
Yeah,
60?
for sure.
There was 50, 60 people there. We came there a bit earlier before everyone gets there, so we can help out with the cameras, and then we had to press the record button and stuff like that. And then in the meantime, I'm going around just talking to people, getting to know everyone there. There was a bunch of guys, there was a bunch of girls, and every single person had a unique story of knowing Dami.
Oh,
Then
no
I'm
way.
like, how do you know him? They go, I met him one day at some networking event.
Yeah.
I met him, and I'm telling you, it's people of different races, ethnicities, everything, at different ages. And I was just like, whoa, how did that networking happen? Firstly, as well, I want to know that. And secondly, how do you keep relationships professional and social?
Right. Thank you for that, man. The networking thing, I do have a strategy actually about networking. I put it on my YouTube channel. It's how to network with 8 and 9 figure entrepreneurs. So there's a way to systematically do it, but I'll just talk about it generally. So again, it comes down to just exposure therapy. If you're going out to different parts of Melbourne, you're going to meet other networks of people that know someone in Sydney that also is that connected to a friend in Melbourne, right? So that's one way of looking at it. I've also had a very varied life experience. I played basketball. I was school basketball captain in year 12. I went to the States in LA and Sacramento to play basketball. I think we all had hoop streams right growing up.
Mash is a baller, by the way, guys.
I've been knowing, bro. Just dunking when he was dunking for all of us, bro.
Damn.
But for all of us,
back
bro.
in the day.
Yeah, bro. On Instagram, I still remember commenting on that shit.
Money making match.
So like, yeah, man, that's part of it. Like, and I also did the monologues thing in high school. I was in year 8 debating year 11s. Like, I was always purposely like breaking either the status quo of the average black male or enforcing it as an athlete.
Yeah.
So that, like, when there was just someone that passed away, and I'm sure you guys would know, just got buried.
Yeah.
So now, unfortunately, I wasn't able to attend the funeral, but like, I wanted to go because I know a lot of the guys that would have gone, and I knew him to some extent from a distance. So, you know, as a basketballer, you guys have the community together. So the first thing is having a varied experience. But socially and professionally, you want to manage expectations. So before, the great thing is when me and you had our last podcast, of course, I wasn't even a thing at that time.
Yeah.
It was just me doing the agency and culture and some corporate stuff. But I remember creating a recorded video and re-recording it and telling everyone, look, this is what me, Yadu, Merlin, and Chan at the time are going to be doing. We want you guys to be involved because we think this could be almost like a renaissance for Australia. And it's going to be decentralized. Like, there's no tall poppy syndrome. I don't care if I know the person or if I don't. We just want to make this big and we want to do it right. I'm funding it. I didn't even have money. I had some money, but it wasn't like where I'm at now to fund that, but I wanted to do it. So I re-recorded it. I sent the email to everyone. What people don't know is I reached out from my own Instagram to 1,000 people.
Okay.
And only 50. No, I'm not great. I'm grateful for that 50, 60. But people don't understand. Just from my own phone, for that first episode, which had 13 people, for the one that got 1 million views,
Yep.
and for the other one that got 50,000 views, which was 8 people or 9 people, I reached out to 1,000 people just from my Instagram. Right? And that's not including the efforts from Merlin, China, because they had their own efforts to help it happen. So I'm reaching out to 1,000 people, funding it, and following up emails every week. Hey guys, X amount of days left. Wear this, don't wear that. It's going to mess up the lighting. I had never been a creative director to do the snapping thing before.
I remember you doing that before cuts.
Bro, I was confused, bro. I was like,
yeah.
you know, I was a rookie.
Yeah.
So you guys made it a lot easier. But when it comes to the social and professional thing, it's a human instinct to respect effort. It's a human instinct to respect effort. If you see a little 7-year-old like playing soccer in the corner and they're doing it every day for 2 months, you naturally are inclined to respect them. So I think I was able to get a lot of Melbourne's respect for actually pulling it off that day. I think that's how you balance it.
That's cool.
And with that, how do you keep those? For example, let's just say you have social friends, but then you also have professional friends.
Yeah.
How do you keep that like networking line as well?
That's a bit harder, but I think that comes with time and experience.
Yeah.
Because like when you're young, like I remember I was 21, there was like an NFT, this is the NFT craze.
Yeah.
You spoke about it in the last episode.
I did.
Yeah, you froth a bit of NFT.
Love it.
You got finessed to $10,000.
Oh yeah. Oh, I
Let's
still
not
remember.
talk about that.
Yeah,
Let's go
man.
to the last episode.
Battle scars, baby. But, I was on a team with a designer from Maya. So a high up corporate guy, this 8-figure sales guy, this guy that did actuarial science in Melbourne, and then another acquaintance / friend of mine at the time that was like a multimillionaire. So I was the bottom of the totem pole. And I'm 21 and I somehow finessed my way into like the CEO position. Bad idea. Like as good as I thought I was as a marketer, it was just a bad idea because there was egos involved, right? So what that taught me about that experience was when it comes to working with friends and keeping that distance, you really need to have very definitive arrangements and clauses of how things are going to fall out and how you're going to manage them. So like even with Quasar, there's 2 other owners of Quasar at the moment, and it's documented. Accounting wise, my accountant knows them, the details, etc. So if any of them leave, it's no issue. We just look at the, bro, don't even worry about me. Here's my accountant's number, my brother. I respect any decision you make. It's all love. My ego doesn't have to get involved because it was documented, it was written. So especially with media, where a lot of people mess up is they don't have it documented, and then it never makes it to as far as you guys have done it, 3, 4, 5 years, because egos can go involved. People get girlfriends or whatever, but you have to have it documented. That's the safe haven.
Kazi, that's why I was doing the Microsoft presentations. You see the PowerPoint presentations I was doing, boy.
OG.
So you know what?
Meetings.
Yeah, I
That's it.
used to actually do PowerPoint presentations about talking trophies every like year or so or whatever, of how we're gonna improve, blah blah blah, all these like graphs.
And you have like for each person, like
Their role.
What's their thing, their role? How what do they need to do to in order to improve? What is it that they do really well at? But then what do they suck at?
Yeah, and it's all objective, boys. I need to bring it back, Kaz. Because you know what I'll do? I'll list all our strengths here, as Damien said, our strengths and weaknesses.
100%.
And I'll be like, how we can improve growth, blah blah blah.
Love it, love it, love it.
We need to bring that back, guys.
You guys are still doing well, man, without it, man.
Nah,
That's
I feel
testament
like
to the team.
I feel like we are doing well. I think our engagement's really good right now.
It is.
Yeah.
I just feel
I think we're just scratching the surface of what it can be.
Yeah.
But I think it just requires.
But I think we did the hard yards. I'd rather have us like, because we smashed out 4 years. If things do happen, let's just say in the next 3 years, really good, and just to say we do grow, and then Damien ends up doing some bloody gets on. So you think you can dance as the host? I end up going on Sunrise, whatever.
Sunrise. Yeah.
That could happen though.
Guys, I hope you've enjoyed that video. If you liked it and you got something from it, or even if you didn't, please like, share, subscribe, and drop a comment. It really helps the algorithm favor this channel. And the more you support us, the more we can give you guys more extreme levels of value throughout 2025 and beyond. Looking forward to the next episode and being able to serve you guys. And as always, think mega. Take care.